Welcome to lesson 89, adding integers. Now this is very similar to yesterday's lesson. I put 3 problems on the board. 2 of them have the adding symbol, 1 has the subtraction. And I want you to remember that when you see the adding symbol, when you add integers, I want you to think of that word like and. So if you have 3 negative plus 6, read it like I have 3 negatives and I have 6 positives. And if you put those 2 together, 6 positives, 3 of those will cancel out the 3 negatives, leaving you with 3 positives left. So your answer is positive 3. You can draw it out, remember. Here I have 7 and 5 negatives. You can do your 7 positives. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we have 5 negatives. Let's cross out 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm left with 2 positives. So my answer is positive 2. Now here I have subtraction, okay? But you could still put these 2 numbers together. If this is a 4 and this has minus 9, those 2 can go together as a negative 9. So really you have 4 and you have negative 9, okay? You're always going to take the sign of the bigger number. It's going to be a negative answer. And the difference between 9 and 4 is 5. So your answer is negative 5. Now I want you to notice, in every adding problem, every one that you say and for, when you have a positive and a negative, the answer is always the difference between the 2, right? Here's a positive and a negative. The difference between these 2, 3. Positive and a negative, the difference between these 2 is 5. A positive and a negative, the difference between these 2 is 5. And you always take the sign of the bigger number. A 9 is bigger than a 7, so it's a negative answer. This is 7 is bigger than a 5, positive answer. A 6 is bigger than a 3, and it's positive, so it's a positive answer. So when you have a positive and a negative and you put them together, you really just subtract the answers, subtract the 2 numbers, and then take the sign of the bigger number. Now watch out for problems like number 7, negative 6 plus negative 6. That's negative 6 and negative 6. That one, you add them together, and you take the sign of both of them. So negative 12. Right? If you have a question about adding integers, then see me, and I'd be glad to help. Thanks.